Hey y'all, today we are going to make the best key lime pound cake. When I'm talking about moisture, whoo baby, I'm talking about good to your taste buds, okay? Good to your lips, not good to your hips though, okay? But this is a delicious key lime pound cake. Now honey, I have some limes and baby they tired, okay? You know how your fruit done been through something, so you got to use it. That's what I'm talking about, tied, okay? I done put these in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and that's going to help release that juice so that it won't be too dry. And then I'm also going to go over it with my wrist just so that I can make sure all that juice coming out. All right. Now, before you cut them open, you want to zest them. Don't go too deep into the white part because that part tends to be bitter. However, look, we ain't trying to leave none of this flavor behind. So we zesting these limes all good and great. Okay. Now, after that, look, you see that juice just squirting out. Baby, you see what we just did? That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want. Go ahead and cut them in half. And then I am going to juice them until I have about 1/4 of a cup of lime juice. You should be able to get it out of just 4. And the other one you can reserve for the icing. I have my KitchenAid here and I am putting in 3 sticks of unsalted, softened butter. All right. Now, some of y'all been telling me, Camirra, you can't be using that shortening. Okay. You trying to kill yourself. You trying to look now. Look now. Okay. I'm showing y'all butter today. Okay. And I'm also going to throw in some cream cheese as well as one of these packets of lime jello. Now this adds a nice little color and a nice subtle flavor. So if you can get a hold of it, I would definitely throw it in there with 3 cups of your sugar. And I am going to allow this to beat for about 5 to 7 minutes. You want it to be nice and fluffy. You don't want to be able to see any individualized sugar crystals. And this is a big mistake, you know, the people that play in the kitchen. Okay, I'm not talking about the people who cook. I'm talking about the people who play in the kitchen. Okay, they don't do stuff like this. It's all in the technique. All right, so it should look something like this. This is going to help your pound cake rise and get a nice fluffiness to it. After I have done that, I'm then going to add in 6 eggs. I'm going to try to put them in about 1 at a time. And I'm going to allow it to beat for about 10 seconds after I put in every egg. Also beating the eggs. That is what adds a fluffiness to your cake. Of course, the eggs also have a good amount of moisture they're adding from that yolk. I'm then going to put in 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 2 teaspoons of lemon extract. Now, if you have lime extract, I don't know where you get it from. You could use that. However, there's enough lime in the lime juice, the zest, and also the jello where this isn't going to compete at all. It's just going to add a nice overall citrus flavor, and I feel like it's easier to get. At this point, I'm going to beat it on like a low setting, and I'm going to alternate adding my flour, my baking powder, and my salt, as well as the lime zest and the lime juice. I'm just going to add them in at about half at a time and then slowly let it come together. Now here's another key tip. Pay attention, okay, because I'm trying to get your cake right, okay? Once you have everything just combined, you need to go ahead and stop your beater. You do not have to keep mixing this until it thoroughly comes together. I don't beat this for any longer than about 10 to maximum 15 seconds because you don't want that flour to form gluten and make your cake tough. Take it off and then take your spatula and just fold it in the rest of the way. Of course, you want to get off anything that is on the side. This is what's separating the pros from the amateurs, baby. I'm telling you everything, okay? Once I have this mixed up, I went ahead and got my pound cake pan and I greased it and I put on some flour. Now I say it's non-stick, you know, pound cake pan, but I don't trust it. Oh, I don't trust it. Not with no expensive pound cake, okay? And y'all know how these groceries is built out here. We ain't trying to let our cake get stuck to the pan, okay? We need insurance, all right? Now my oven has been preheating at 325 degrees. I am putting this cake on the middle to medium low rack because I don't want the top to overcook. I cooked mine for 80 minutes. However, you should check on it at about 70 minutes and to see if it's done. Also, certain pound cake pans will cook faster than others. This particular brand and shape tends to make my pound cakes done quicker. I'm going to let this flip. I'm going to flip this out. As you can see, it came out perfectly. I'm going to allow this to cool at the side for about 1 hour. And then I'm going to make my icing. I have 2 tablespoons of salted butter that I have melted. I'm going to add about a cup of flour, and then I'm going to squeeze in that last lime. I decided to just add in the whole juice, but you add it, depends on how juicy yours is. Add in about half first, and then, determine how much you want. I'm then going to put in a teaspoon of clear vanilla extract, but the regular kind work well too. Okay, I just wanted to look nice on camera. I'm going to mix this up until there are no lumps. Okay, no lumps up in this. You don't want to be biting down on a clump of powdered sugar, all right? Now look, when you do this, I need you to resist the greedy demon. All right, I know some of you guys are going to ice it and you want to just go ahead and eat it. Don't do that, okay? Let it sit for at least 2 hours. And if you really got some self-control, you can let it sit overnight and then cut it, because pound cakes get their best flavor overnight. I don't know exactly what happens, but it's the truth, okay? Now, if you have enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe, and let me know also in the comments what other recipes that you would like to see. Guys, as you can see, this pound cake is super moist. You're going to see me press down with it on my fork, and it's just, if it's not moist, it's not going to go down and stay like that. It has an excellent crumb. You guys are going to love this cake. I love you guys. Jesus loves you all. Let me know what else you would like to see. And I thank you so much for joining me today in Camirra's Kitchen. Goodbye and God bless.